Alright, orientation day one over here at Roehl was done, and everything went pretty well. Pretty much what to expect over here is a pretty busy day on day one. We had started the day with the backing test to make sure we could back, obviously. We did a road test, which wasn't all that bad. It was about 15 minutes or so. Drug testing, and we had to do a hair follicle test. Actually, we lost two people to that. Two people didn't even want to do it because I think they weren't clean or whatever. And so we started out with 6, ended up with 4. But I'll tell you what, I mean, Roehl, pretty much, what they tell you they're going to do, they're pretty much straightforward. No real surprises today. And it was just a long day the way it was set up because, some breaks in between of everything going on. Drug testing, a physical agility test, and I was kind of stressing that because I wasn't too sure if they had changed it or anything like that, but they didn't. Basically, all you're doing is they'll check your heart rate and, of course, your blood pressure and all of that. So once they get a baseline heart rate, what they're going to do is they're going to have you do a series of exercises. You got to go in and out of the trailer, underneath the trailer. What else was there? Lifting like a duffel bag over your head, and a couple other things like doing squats, stuff like that, just to see how your heart rate is affected when you're doing these things. They want to check, and they'll check after every exercise to see how high it goes. As long as it's within a certain percentage of where it was when you were just resting, then you're okay. So that was pretty much it for that. Nothing really surprising. I mean, when I got here, they rented me a car. It was a decent rental car. The hotel is pretty nice, actually. So that's just a bonus for the few days that you're here. And that's it, really. I mean, so far everything seems pretty good. There's a lot of people at that terminal over there at Atlanta. There's a lot of students, a lot of people just going through their training class. Some people there are waiting for finisher or trainers to come through to get them to continue on to the next stage of their training, I guess you'd call it. But that's it. I think tomorrow what we're going to do is basically more paperwork, probably more video stuff, learning. I don't think they use like the Smith system. It's more like I think they call it the Safe 7. I don't really remember what it was from last time, but I'm pretty much just Smith system. I think that's like the way to go as far as driving. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow. And everything was good. I mean, they had breakfast here in the morning. They fed us lunch. We had nice sandwiches. And dinner, they give you like a meal coupon. And there's a restaurant across the street that you can use. So actually, dinner was actually pretty good. So everything seems pretty good so far. Roehl's pretty good choice, if you're just starting out. Or, like me, I only got 2 years in so far, but they consider that experience enough, and so we'll see what happens. And that's it. So tomorrow I'll put up, what we're doing. Like I said, today was just busy, long day, pretty much 12 hours between doing the drug testing, the driving stuff to make sure you qualify, agility testing, and actually we had to go do a real DOT physical to get a new DOT card. So that took a while. About 3 hours actually, because we had to go off-site to some clinic in Centra, I think. But that's that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But as of right now, everything is pretty cool. So I'll talk to you later.